You who created them and called them good, bless again these creatures who come to us as a blessing, fashioned of fur or feather or fin, formed of flesh that breathes with your own breath, that you have made from sheer delight, that you have given in dazzling variety. Bless them who curl themselves around our hearts, who twine themselves through our days, who companion us in our labor, who call us to come and play. Bless them who will never be entirely tamed, and so remind us that you love what is wild, that you rejoice in what lives close to the earth, that your heart beats in the heart of these creatures you have entrusted to our care. Christine Robinson, along with Carson and Tristan Mayo, will be singing All God's Critters with us, and you can join in by making the animal noises as they are suggested in the song. Go ahead, amaze your pets. Do you know what sound an ox makes? A turtle dove? Do you know what the fox says?
1, 2, 3, 4. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing high, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. Listen to the bass, it's the one on the bottom where the bullfrog croaks. Ribbit, ribbit, and the hippopotamus moans and groans with a big to-do, and the old cow just says moo. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing high, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands, pause, or anything they got now. Well, the dogs, woof, woof, and the cats, meow, up the middle while the honeybee hums, and the cricket fiddles, cricket, pony neighs, and the donkey brays, and the old coyote, All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got down. Listen to the top where the little birdies sing on the melody with the high notes ringing. The hoot owl hollers over everything. Ooh. And the jaybird disagrees. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing high, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. It's a simple song, a living song everywhere, by the ox and the fox and the grizzly bear, the grumpy alligator and the hawk above, the sly raccoon and the turtle dove. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing high, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now.
Welcome, friends. I'm Raven Reed Starr, one of your worship leaders today, and I'm delighted to be joined here by Reverend Angela Herrera and our other worship leaders, Catherine Probasco, Elia Arrowsmith, and Margaret Keller. Our DJ today is Chris Paul. Our tech support is Christine Robinson, and our usher is Raymond Wolfgang. Whether human, feline, canine, or other, two-legged, four-legged, or no-legged, we welcome you all to the very first virtual Blessing of the Animals. We are thankful that you are joining us today as we celebrate that most unique relationship that humans share with the other creatures who inhabit the earth with us. If you want to stick around after the service, we will have breakout rooms where we can share our delightful animal companions with each other and reminisce about those who are no longer with us. Now, please join us in singing the Dogsology in Spanish and English.
De todos bajo el gran sol surjan esperanza, fe, amor, verdad y belleza ladrando de mis amigos peludos from all that dwell below the skies. Let songs of hope and faith arise. Let peace, goodwill on earth be sung, or barked or meowed by every tongue.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Margaret Keller. I have a perfect reading for you from Karen Boxell, A Cat in My Lap. I know I have a lot to do, so many things to see them through. There are clothes to clean, grass to mow, cookies to bake, seeds to sow. But I really can't do all these things in a snap, because you see, there's a cat in my lap. He stretches and rolls and gives me a wink. From his sleepy gold eyes, just a small blink. I smooth his long tail and tickle his tummy. He yawns and purrs to tell me that's yummy. The telephone rings, the paperboy taps. No move do I make, there's a cat in my lap. Bright sunlight dances across the floor to warm my small friend just a bit more. A happy prisoner am I in my chair. Some moments of peace, not a care. I think I'll take a little nap with this soft, furry ball, a cat in my lap.
Surrounded by the animals we love, we remember with gratitude the family members, protectors, and animal companions who have blessed our lives.
We give thanks for our childhood non-human family members who taught us to love and to cry. We give thanks for our children's non-human animal friends who help us to teach them responsibility and relationship. And we give thanks for the non-human beings who brighten our days and comfort our nights.
Surrounded by beloved animal friends, we remember that many animals suffer.
We remember that some animals are hunted or deserted or tortured or hungry. We remember that nature can be cruel and that people can be mean. We remember and want to help.
Surrounded by the animals we love, we know that many animals contribute to our lives.
We give thanks for all those animals who help us, worker animals who guard us and find our lost and guide the blind, the animals who provide us food and clothing, who tote our burdens and entertain us with their antics, and for animals who give their lives to help us learn.
Spirit of life, Help us to remember that we live and work and love among the animals. Help us to be good friends to all of them, to love them and care for them and protect them from harm, to thank them when we use their lives for ours. Especially this afternoon, Spirit of Life, bless these animals who are the companions of our lives. Hear our outpouring of love and gratitude for them, and help us translate that into love and gratitude for all your creatures.
We bless these animals we love. We pledge to care for them tenderly and faithfully, and to remember that we are not alone on the earth.
Our animal companions mean so much to us. And just as our bonds with our fellow humans transcend the limited years of a single life, so do we always remember our animal friends after they have died. So now, let's take some time to honor those animal companions who have passed on before us. We'll begin with a reading by Gary Kowalski called "We Give Thanks for the Animals." We give thanks for the animals who live close to nature, who remind us of the sanctities of birth and death, who do not trouble their lives with foreboding or grief, who let each moment go as it passes and accept each new one as it comes with serenity and grace. Enable us to walk in beauty as they do, at one with the turning seasons, welcoming the sunrise and at peace with the sunset. And as we hallow the memory of good friends now departed, who loved abundantly and in their time were loved, who freely gave us their affection and loyalty, let us not be anxious for tomorrow, but ask only that kindness and gratitude fill our hearts day by day into the passing years. There ends the reading. If you didn't have a chance to send a photo in to include your beloved companion in the slideshow, you're invited to still join in by typing their names in the chat bar, or to hold their picture up now so that we can share in your remembrance of them.
Peace to you from my heart to your heart. Peace to you from my heart as we journey home. Peace to you from my heart to your heart. Peace to you from my heart as we journey home. Joy to you from my heart to your heart. Joy to you from my heart as we journey home. Joy to you from my heart to your heart. Joy to you from my heart as we journey home. Love to you from my heart to your heart. Love to you from my heart as we journey home. Love to you from my heart to your heart. Love to you from my heart as we journey home. as we journey home. Peace to you from my heart to your heart. Peace to you from my heart as we journey home. As we journey home, as we journey home, as we journey home.
We lift up our thanks and praise for the many ways that these beloved friends enriched our lives. And together we share our sorrow that they're no longer here by our sides. May we be comforted by the sharing of their names and pictures with others who understand the importance of these beloved family members in our lives and how painful it is when we must say goodbye.
You birds of the air, hawk, sparrow, and laughing jay, you embody freedom itself. Delight us with your song, astound us with feats of migration. Grant us your perspective, for far too often our horizon is limited, and we are blind to the full results of our actions. You worms of the earth, ants, beetles, spiders, and centipedes. You are the essential but oft-forgotten strand in nature's web. Through you, the cycle is complete. Through you, new life arises from old. Remind us of our humility, for the wheel of life does not turn around us. We are not the axle, but merely the spokes, no less than unseen, unknown, and shunned companions such as yourselves. You, creatures of the field and wood, marsh and desert, bear and bison, skunk and squirrel, weasel and wolf. Too often we have sacrificed your homes in the name of progress, clear-cutting the forest to fill our desire, or covering the earth with tarmac cement and suburban lawns. Pray that we may remember that the earth was not given for our needs alone, and what we do to you, we eventually do to ourselves. You, animals of the farm, horse and cow, pig and fowl, willingly or not, you give your very lives for us, your milk for our nourishment, your flesh for our sustenance. Yet too often we forget that the meat on our tables was once as alive as we are. Forgive our willful ignorance and remind us to constantly give thanks for your sacrifice. You, dearest companions in our lives, dogs and cats, hamsters and goldfish, you who are with us today, and you who are always present in our memories. You have enriched our lives in so many ways, endured our shortcomings with calm acceptance, taught us something of our humanity, taught us how to love. May we hold you in our hearts throughout the days of our lives.
This is such a special and sweet service. And if you hear some soft groaning in the background of my video, that is my 11-year-old Great Pyrenees, who is delighted to be the focus of an extra 45 minutes or so of attention. It's not very often that we get to offer our non-human members of our families ritual blessing. And so it's lovely that here we are, gathered together as a beloved interspecies community. As we enjoy their company here with us today, may we bless them for the joy and the love they bring to our lives. So for this blessing, as I reach my hand out toward you, please place one hand of yours on or near your animal companion, and with your touch, you'll confer the blessing on them, which I'll offer with words. And if you can't place a hand on or near your animal friend right now, that's all right. You can turn in their direction or hold your hand up in the direction they are, or you can also just simply hold them in your mind's eye. And if you like, you can repeat each line after me. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be blessed with joy and love.
For the blessing of animal companions, we give thanks. For the beautiful ones, those whose fur is silky and whose tails are long, whose feathers are brilliant or whose voices are splendid, we give thanks. For the frantic ones, the runts and the hungry, who run for a food bowl or a pat as though this is life's last possible gift, we give thanks. For the obnoxious ones, the heads that butt against us as we're trying to sleep, the bodies that refuse to learn discretion as they make digestive gifts, we give thanks. For those who bark and purr and growl and mew, for all who squeak or squawk or snarl or hiss, we give thanks. For the animals unknown to us, those whose niche in life's web is fragile, whose lives are insecure, for all who care for them and wish them well, we give thanks. Blessed are the animals. Blessed are the creatures who live with us and need our care. Blessed are the mammals and the reptiles and the birds who teach us we are not alone. Blessed are all living things from whom we learn to love.
All creatures of the earth and sky, come kindred, lift your voices high. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Bright burning sun with golden beam, soft shining moon with silver gleam.
Hallelujah. We're coming now to the end of the formal part of this service. And of course, as Raven said at the beginning, you're invited to stay and linger and share your remembrances of your animal companions of the past, or share with us the ones who may be sitting by your side right now as you joined in the service. I offer you these words of benediction. Blessed are the animals. Blessed are the creatures who live with us and need our care. Blessed are the mammals and the reptiles and the birds who remind us we are not alone. Blessed are all living things from whom we learn to love. As we depart, may the love and respect in our hearts be felt by all. Go in peace.